Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. It's the Purple Penguip here, and today we will be talking about some good bed defenses. Okay, so first I'm going to show you the cost of all the Bedwars blocks. Okay, so first we got wool. Okay, it's 4 iron equals 16 blocks of wool. Okay, glass, 12 iron is 4 blocks. Pretty expensive. Clay, 12 iron equals 16 blocks. Endstone, 24 iron equals 12 blocks. Wood, 4 gold equals 16 blocks. And obsidian, 4 emerald equals 4 blocks. And then we got ladders, which is 4 iron equals 8 blocks. Stupid slimes, they're so noisy. Okay, let's pretend the torches are the bed, okay? Because, like, you can place blocks on top of it. Okay, it's cool. Okay. So first, let's start off with some good solos and doubles bed defenses. So in solos and doubles, if you want to rush really fast, then obviously the wool bed defense is the best. You can just quickly lay down, and then you can rush with your TNT and all that stuff. Here, I'll do it really fast. Okay, it's hard to place blocks on top of that because like the hitbox of the torch is really small. The hitbox of the bed, like you can just like shift. Okay, you can shift and then you place it on top. Wait, I should just use a real bed. I'm so stupid. Wait, bed. Okay, torch. Okay, sorry guys. Okay. Let's do this for real. Okay, boom. Okay, you can shift when you're placing it on top. Okay, because then you could just place it. Okay. Instead of like doing this and then like gotta break this block and everything, so you can just do this, okay? So this is just called the simple wool bed defense. Okay? Pretty straightforward. Okay, so that's pretty good if you want to rush really fast in doubles. You gotta get your bridging, everything, you know. But yeah, so the next bed defense, like if you wanna like spare some time in your doubles and solos game, like you can do the wood wool bed defense. Yeah, this is my wood. Okay, it's kind of dark. This how you do this. Okay, let's place down another bed. Okay, you got 4 wood on this side, 4 wood on this side. Go like that. Okay, you go two on each side, and then you go to the first block. The second block to the end, and then you place it like that. Okay, it's kind of like a hot dog. Okay, a hot dog is like a bed defense itself, but usually people go like this and you place a layer of wool on top, like that, in the middle. So that's pretty good. That's a good bed defense to do in doubles and solos. Like if you don't want to use TNT and you want to like use the gold for like something else, like a bed defense, then this would be a good bed defense if you don't want to use TNT. If you want to use TNT, you should just go with the wool bed defense because like items are expensive. Okay, so you can only stick with one, either the bed defense or the TNT. So this is the wood wool bed defense. Wood wool bed defense. Okay, this is pretty good strat in doubles and solos. And then there's also the sandwich bed defense. Okay, wait, I didn't place down the bed. Okay, you just place some wool around the bed defense first. Okay, you go like that. Okay, I wouldn't recommend this one. It takes too much time when you could just do the wood wool because it's made of the same materials. Okay, so you would go like that. Okay, you would place two wood layers. Okay, then you would have your wool. Boom, boom, like a sandwich. You know, straightforward. Well, not straightforward. It's kind of complicated. Okay, so this is your first layer. Okay, you got another layer of wool. Wood. And then you place your wool on top of the bed, like that. Okay? You would call this the sandwich bed defense. Okay, and all of these bed defenses, like, they're like pretty strategic, and lots of people use it in the double solos games, so I recommend using these bed defenses, not some random one you created, and something that other people will have already done. Yeah, these are the ones I would recommend for doubles and solos. I would definitely recommend these two more than this one. Okay, and then now let's move on to 3s and 4s. So for 3s and 4s, like, you could do, like, there's like a really good one, which is the butterfly. I really recommend this one. The butterfly, like, you place like a butterfly, 2 on each side, and then you got one in front, one in the back, okay, and then you got the 2 on top. Then you place your glass around it, like around the middle part, like that. Okay, and yeah, that's the butterfly. It's really useful because it's like TNT resistant, and like if someone has a pickaxe, they still have to break through. They either have to break through 2 endstone or like a piece of glass and an endstone. So it's pretty useful, I think. And sometimes you can add like a layer of wool around it, just to like have an extra layer of protection. So now someone has to have shears too. I mean, it takes a decent amount of time to break wool. So like sometimes you can have some wool around it if you have time. Yeah. So this is what I would recommend. It takes a lot of resources to like maybe like stack like more than a stack of iron. So like if you have the resources, you can do the butterfly. This is called the butterfly glass bed defense. Okay, this is the butterfly glass. So I would recommend that if you have the resources. If you don't have the resources, I wouldn't recommend it. Okay, the next one, like if you don't have like, okay, it's basically the butterfly again, except this time it's with wood. This is because sometimes like you don't have enough resources for the bed defense, so you would just use 24 iron and 4 gold, and then you could get this instead of wasting like more than a stack of iron. But that's really good if you have the time and the resources. But if you don't have the time and you don't have the resources and you want to spend it on something else, you would do the butterfly wood bed defense. Okay. Sometimes you could place some wool around it, but you already have a layer of wood and a layer of endstone, so like you need a pickaxe and axe for this. So this is pretty good because it doesn't waste that much resources and it's a pretty good bed defense. So I would recommend that too. And then there's also well, these are the main ones I would recommend in 4s. Or you can, I guess you could do like some of the doubles and solos ones, but you have way more time, you have way more resources, so you should build like a better bed defense, like one of these two. And then in any game mode, obviously you can put obsidian on your bed defense. Okay, always cover your obsidian with a layer of something, layer of wool, layer of wood, layer of endstone, something, because you do not want the other teams to see that you have obsidian. Otherwise, they would have a diamond pick already prepared. So, obsidian and something else, okay? Because if they know you have obsidian, they would already have the diamond pick, and it would be way easier to get your bed. If they don't have the diamond pick, then they would just have to like fist it. But obviously, I'm in creative mode right now, so it doesn't work like that. So yeah, I mean, this is a pretty good bed defense because like obsidian, it takes a long time to break and stuff like that. But like you could be spending the resources of the obsidian 8 emeralds on something else, like potions, and that can get the beds of other players, other teams. You can get the bed with potions instead of obsidian. So obsidian's a good bed defense, but I would recommend using the resources for obsidian to buy something else from the shop. And I don't recommend diamond armor because instead of diamond armor, you could buy like potions and get a bed. Diamond armor, like you can just get the kills, and sometimes you could get the bed because like you have the like team wipe, all that stuff. But potions, that's a really good strat. Potions is really good. So yeah. And then that's basically all the bed defenses I have today. These two are the ones for doubles and solos. I mean these 3 I guess, and then these 2 for 3s and 4s, and this one is for everything. And I do not recommend something I don't recommend is having your first layer as glass. I see this sometimes when I play Bedwars. It is not a good strategy. Even if you have a layer around it, it's not good. because glass is you obviously use it because it's TNT resistant. So, but if you have it as your first layer, what is it resisting? There is nothing. If someone places a TNT right here, like, because you place glass over stuff to protect the bed defense under it. Like if you had like end stone here and then a layer of glass over it, you would be protecting the end stone from being blown up by the TNT. But if you have the glass as your first layer, it's not protecting anything, and it's so easy to break. Watch this. Game mode survival. Okay, that was really fast, so we don't want that. We want something else that is like not glass. That's just, it's not really good for the first layer. And then clay, I mean, I just don't recommend using clay. Like you could just use endstone instead. Like clay, it's not a popular bed defense, and it's like it's not like a really good one, and it's not like a really bad one. So I don't recommend using clay. And wool, that's pretty good, okay? But you don't want to have wool as your first layer, and then you have something over the wool. Wool is usually like the last layer you put on, like over everything. So that's another tip, and yeah. And if you're like in a rush, then don't build a bed defense. Yeah, leave it to your teammates, or if you're in solos, then just don't have a bed defense. I mean, that's fine, I guess. I mean, yeah. Fine, you can just put some wool over it if you have time, but if you don't, then I guess you just don't do that. So yeah, that's all I have for today's video, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you learned something, some more bed defenses you could do. Yeah, so let's just stop the video here, and I will be giving some more tip videos later. Yeah. See you guys.